From Ferrari making crucial changes for Lewis Hamilton, to McLaren issuing a bold warning to Red Bull, plus the rising online fan backlash against drivers. This update is filled with game-changing developments, controversies, and surprises. Let's dive in. Australian Formula 2 driver Christian Mansel addressed online abuse from some Franco Colapinto fans after publicly supporting Jack Doohan's role at Alpine. Following Alpine's announcement of Colapinto as reserve driver for the 2025 F1 season, rumours emerged suggesting Colapinto might replace Doohan if his performance falters. The backlash against Mansel intensified after he reshared a post by Sky F1 contributor Tomo that read, "Give Doohan a chance for f***'s sake." Mansel expressed disappointment over the reaction. "Since when did it become a minefield to support a driver? As a community, we need to do better." He condemned the use of slurs, stating, "It's a sign of low intelligence. You should be able to support whoever you please in a safe and harmless manner. And if you can't, just don't say it publicly." The toxic behaviour of some Colapinto fans faced criticism for fostering negative online environments. What's your take on the rising online toxicity in motorsports? Should drivers speak out more against it? Ferrari has reportedly adjusted the cockpit position of their 2025 F1 car, codenamed Project 677, to accommodate seating concerns raised by Lewis Hamilton during his time at Mercedes. Hamilton had previously expressed frustration about sitting too close to the front wheels. A cockpit is too close to the front. When you're driving, you feel like you're sitting on the front wheels, one of the worst feelings to have when driving a car. Brundle highlighted how crucial seating position is for a driver's performance. Seating position is everything. Tiny differences matter when you're going through a corner at 200 miles an hour. The pedals, the steering wheel, the feedback from the car, all these details matter. In addition to this adjustment, Project 677 will feature a pull rod front suspension, a first for Ferrari since 2015. Ferrari's 2025 has passed the FIA's crash tests ahead of its February 19th launch. These changes aim to provide Hamilton with optimal driving conditions as he partners with Charles Leclerc in Ferrari's push for the 2025 championship. Do you think these adjustments will give Hamilton an edge at Ferrari? Former Aston Martin team principal Mike Krack has come to Lance Stroll's defence, arguing that the Canadian driver faces unfair media treatment compared to his veteran teammate Fernando Alonso. Is Lance treated unfairly? Yes, big time. Lance did a fantastic result in Mexico, finishing 11th. Nobody talks about it. Fernando finished 11th in Monza, and it's a big thing. Despite Aston Martin's underwhelming campaign, Stroll has faced criticism over his performance deficit to Alonso, including race results and qualifying head-to-heads. Krack praised Stroll's contributions, even in the challenging 2023 season, where the Canadian finished over 100 points behind Alonso. Krack believes Stroll's abilities will be more appreciated if Aston Martin becomes a frontrunner again by 2026. In a surprising organisational shake-up, Andy Cowell, now the group's chief executive officer, has taken over as team principal, with Mike Krack being demoted to chief trackside officer. Ferrari president John Elkann reflected on a positive 2024 season, highlighting the team's dedication and victories across F1 and WEC competitions. The season was positive thanks to our teams who did their best to honour Ferrari's racing spirit. I will never forget Sunday, September 1st, a special day when we won both in Austin and in Monza. Elkann also expressed gratitude to Carlos Sainz for his contributions over the past 4 years. I would like to thank him for the enthusiasm and talent he has shown in these 4 years together. Looking ahead to 2025, Elkann expressed optimism about the team's future, with Lewis Hamilton joining Charles Leclerc in Ferrari's driver lineup. In Ferrari, we are constantly oriented to the future. That's why I look with enthusiasm to the many projects next year. A Formula One team that welcomes new talents and the new pair of drivers, Charles and Lewis. The FIA single-seater director, Nicolas Tombazis, has explained why Audi, and not Ferrari, will be granted a cost cap exemption starting in 2026, with the cost cap increasing to $215 million to accommodate inflation and new technical regulations. Audi, based in Switzerland, qualifies for an exemption due to higher labour and living costs. Ferrari, based in Italy, does not meet these criteria. Tombazis clarified. For roughly the equal cost cap, a team based in a high labour cost country like Switzerland would end up having approximately 30% or even 40% fewer people working on the car, which we felt was fundamentally unfair. He added that this adjustment aims to maintain fairness and prevent teams like Sauber, Audi, from relocating for financial reasons. Why Ferrari doesn't qualify? 1. Italy's operational costs aren't considered high enough compared to Switzerland. 2. Ferrari already benefits from infrastructure and a deep talent pool in motorsport. Tombazis emphasised the need for transparency. We do plan to give it a bit more transparency so that teams which are worried something underhand is happening will be convinced. Zak Brown, McLaren CEO, has issued a warning to Red Bull Racing, claiming they have yet to experience the full impact of key personnel departures, including the legendary Adrian Newey. Red Bull has lost the necessary important people. It is a good team, but you also have to look at the culture and the atmosphere, Brown explained. Brown predicts Red Bull's real challenge will come with the introduction of their 2026 Red Bull powertrains engine. I don't remember a team with its own engine being immediately competitive in the first year. That still poses a big question mark. McLaren's taking aggressive steps with its MCL39. We're going to develop the car considerably and make a lot of changes. In Formula One, you have to take risks if you want to be the best. Their 2024 success saw McLaren claim the Constructors' title, with Lando Norris P2 and Oscar Piastri P4 achieving career-best finishes in the drivers' standings. What do you think about Ferrari's design changes for Hamilton? Will McLaren maintain their dominance in 2025? And how should motorsport handle online toxicity? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon for all your F1 news and updates.